Hello guys, it's Miss Leslie, and I am here with your Friday PSA. I'm going to do this a lot more because I think it's helpful. I'm hearing a lot of opinions from kids, from parents, from other teachers, and I think it's nice when I can help you with something and then you don't wonder, why didn't my teacher email me back? Or why isn't that graded yet? You know, those kinds of things. So here we go, starting with grades, because this has been a thorn in my side all week. Now that you guys are back in school, in class, it feels like it's a little more desperate. And I don't know why, like you weren't as desperate when you were virtual, but right now it's like, hey, grade that, do that. Let's get going, Miss Leslie, come on. Here's what a grade book looks like, okay? You can't really see whose is what, which is why I'm doing this. So you can see that I put in, these are discussion boards, these are things you turn in, there's quizzes over here, it's this little puzzle piece, you all know that. If it has an orange circle right here, that means it's missing, and it will automatically grade it as a 0, okay? And once a teacher puts in that missing, and then you decide to do it, let's say this one right here, great. It's gonna, do you see the little piece of paper up here? It's going to tell me, oops, it's gonna tell me that that person did something. But the only way I know that is if I go here and I scan literally every 0 that you see. So it amazes me that some people in an email will say, I turned that in. Why isn't it graded yet? And I think my least favorite email this week is the follow-up question of, I've turned that in, can you please grade it? Because I don't know if it's just my teacher world, my teacher language, but can you please grade it is a little aggressive. Here's an appropriate email. Dear Mrs. Leslie, how are you? Great. I was hoping that you might have noticed I turned this in. Maybe. I just wanted to give you a reminder. Thank you so much for taking it late. Have a great weekend. Love you. Okay? You don't have to say you love anybody. But I'm just saying that out loud because nowhere do we expect you to say, grade it. Can you please grade? Will you grade that? Come on, step it up. So stop asking your teachers to grade things. We get it. If you email us and say, I've turned that in, we'll get to it, okay? I don't think I've been really rude about my reply emails unless your email is blatantly rude. But I don't think you're meaning to be rude when you email your teachers. Just keep it in mind that you turned it in late. So we will grade it when it gets graded. And I know it's frustrating because your parents are on your case and you don't like to see a C in math or whatever. But it's on you and it's the consequences of what's happened. So again, be grateful. Be grateful that your teacher is allowing you to do it or redo it or turn it in late because we've got a lot of other things to think about right now, like triple the amount of work. So just stay pleasant, stay gracious, and everything will be fine. Let's go back to this. So again, it shows up as a little piece of paper and I have to go in and grade it. If you redo something, here's another little tip. Let's say, this person got 2 out of 5 points. I mean, this is just a quick little thing. And I probably put a comment in about what they missed. But if that person wanted to go back and do it, he or she could. But again, it will remain graded this way until you send me an email that says, hey, I just redid that. Now, the thing about the emails, let's go back to this full screen, Miss Leslie. The thing about the emails, I probably have been getting 25 to 30 emails a day about grades from parents, from kids, mostly from kids, which I appreciate. Does that mean I'm going to forget some of those? Yes. Okay, so if that person who got 2 out of 5 sends me an email and it says, hey, I fixed the thing in that assignment, and I might not even write back. Don't expect all of your teachers to email back. It might get lost, honestly. I might glance at it and then I might forget. That's just me being a human. So if in a week it doesn't change, then maybe send me another email that says, hey, just a reminder, I know you're busy, but I did fix that, so thank you. Okay, not will you grade it. Do it, Miss Leslie. Gosh, get yourself together. Okay, I grade all the time. Let's talk about some other things besides grades. So I'm getting emails that are asking questions, and I love it. Please keep emailing me about questions. However, I've been getting emails about questions, and then I see the kid in class that day. That's weird to me. I'm here, and I say over and over again, ask if you have questions. And yet, you walk out of this room, and you go home, and you're like, yeah, I didn't understand. Can you explain it to me? Why couldn't I have done that in person? I don't like explaining things in emails. That makes it even harder. And I don't have that kind of time. It's so much quicker if you're right here and I can explain it to you. So please ask questions in class. Get brave and ask your teachers questions. Write them down. Like, oh, I did this assignment on Thursday and I wasn't here and I didn't understand. Can you help me? All right. As we get to this really difficult test coming up, in living skills, I want you to know that some of you still haven't done the notes. So go back and do notes. Take assessments, do notes. I don't know why we're skipping that. Maybe it's the low points and you're like, it doesn't matter, it's only worth 10 points. That's where I'm pulling quiz questions from. So that was just a little heads up. Go back and do all the notes. Oh, I wanted to remind you. So I've been grading nonstop. The other night at the volleyball game, if you were there, I was like grading the whole time I was there, and I felt terrible. I'm watching the cheerleaders, I'm watching the game, I yell something every once in a while, but I probably graded 50 things. So I'm grading all the time. I told you in the syllabus in the very beginning that I would only update grades every 7 to 10 days. I'm definitely doing more than that. So again, don't expect changes as soon as you turn something in, okay? I'm doing way quicker than 7 to 10 days. Lastly, I challenge you. Here we go. I challenge you to send teachers a couple of thank you emails. I don't care if it's about late work that they graded. I don't care if it's about something they did extra for you or in class. Thank you for being a highlight of my day, or, just being nice to me, because being in school is hard. Being your age is hard. So if you have a class, if you have a teacher, if somebody gave you a break, send them a genuine email thank you. Okay, that's your challenge. Pick a couple of teachers, pick a couple of, friends, parents. Send somebody a thank you this week, okay? That is all I had. Isn't that fun? Now you know something new and great. Stop asking your teachers if they can grade things, because you know what? They can. And we will. Just send them an email that says, thank you, here's my assignments that I did, you're the best. Have a great weekend.